Hello and welcome to day 9. Today we've got a twisting kind of fiery practice. You will want 2 blocks for today's class. Have them by your sides. We're going to begin lying down on our backs. Bend your knees, bring your feet to the ground. Bring your feet about as wide as the mat. Let your knees knock in towards each other. And rest your arms out to the side with palms up as long as that feels okay. Let the eyes soften or close. And then feel the connection of your feet on the ground. Starting to bring the energy down from the head and into the body, into the feet. Invite a slow, deep breath in through your nose. And then take an open mouth exhale. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale through the nose. Fill up your belly, really let it inflate like a balloon, and then open your mouth and clear it all out. Inhale. Fill up the belly, the ribs, the chest. Exhale. Empty out fully. And now start to find a steady breath in and out of the nose if possible. And every inhale, you might start to feel this sense of opening in the body, this sense of taking in, of expanding, maybe receiving something that's going to bring you nourishment or balance. And every exhale, you might feel this sense of softening, maybe letting go or grounding, as if you're making space in your body so that you can receive. Take a couple more breaths like this. And then with your next inhale, let your eyes softly flutter open. Grab your blocks, bring them on the highest height, just about outside your hips. You might have to adjust a little bit. And then from here, you're gonna bring your hands onto your blocks, palms flat, and you want your arms to be straight, so you might have to adjust the blocks. And then slowly bring one knee into the chest and then the other, and then raise your legs up towards the ceiling so your legs are over your hips. Press your hands into the blocks so you start to feel a little effort. You might even feel your core already engaged as you just really push your hands into the blocks. And then raise the legs a little bit higher so that you feel your tailbone curl up, your low back get closer to the mat. As you inhale, slowly send the right leg forward, maybe to a 45-degree angle, maybe a little lower. And then exhale with control, bring the right leg back up. Inhale, send the left leg forward to a 45, maybe a little lower. Exhale, slowly come back up. Inhale, right leg forward. If you like to exhale out of the mouth, exhale the right leg up. Inhale, left leg forward. Maybe exhale out of the mouth as it comes up. And then you get it, continue on your own right leg and then switching to the left. Keep pushing your hands firmly into the block. You might start to feel the ribs move down and in. So we're moving slowly with control, which is actually harder than moving fast. When we move fast, our core can kind of get away with not putting in as much work. We feel a little less stable in our bodies. Once the left leg comes up, bend your knees, just hold the shins. Give yourself a squeeze for a moment. Okay, so we're twisting from our center today, which is why we're kind of just firing up the core. We're gonna do that one more time, adding on a little bit. Bring your hands to the blocks. Raise one leg up and then the other. Raise the legs up so you feel your tailbone curl up, low back, get closer to the mat, push your hands into the blocks. And then from here, lift your head, your shoulders off the ground. Reach your right arm to the sky. We're just gonna do the left leg. Inhale the left leg forward. Exhale, slowly bring it back up. Inhale, left leg forward. Exhale, bring it up. Now, if you want to add some movement with the right arm, send the left leg forward, the right arm behind you. Inhale. Exhale, slowly bring them back up. Let's do 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, pause, bring the right hand to the block, reach your left arm up, just the right leg goes forward, breathe in. Exhale, slowly bring it up. Remember to push the right hand into the block. Inhale, right leg forward. Exhale, bring it up. Now, if you want to add that left arm, inhale, right leg forward, left arm behind you. Exhale, come back up. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Use the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Final time. Inhale. Exhale. Lay down. Bend your knees. Bring your feet to the ground. You can move the blocks. Knock your knees side to side. Massaging out the low back a bit. And then draw your knees into your chest. Either roll to one side of your body or rock up, and we'll meet in a tabletop. Bring your shoulders right over the wrists. Bring your hips right over the knees. And let's take some cat-cows. As you inhale, draw the heart forward and up and curl your tailbone up. Open the front body. Exhale, push the floor away from you. Tuck your tailbone under. Open the back body. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round. Let's do one more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale again. Exhale, child's pose. Big toes touch, separate the knees, melt the hips back. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Roll up, so you're sitting back on your heels. Come to a kneeling position on your shins, knees hip bone apart. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Stay to exhale, direct the front ribs down towards the frontal hip bones, and then step your right foot forward, low lunge. Front knee right over the ankle. Ground through the right heel. Inhale, reach the arms a little higher. Exhale, twist to the right, left arm forward, right arm behind you. Let's do that 2 more times. Come through center, reach both arms up. Exhale to the right, spread the arms out wide. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, twist to the right and hold. Feel your left ribs spin forward, right ribs back. Try to lean the chest back a little bit. Another breath. Exhale, left hand comes to the ground under the left shoulder. Reach the right arm high, and then tuck your back toes under and straighten the back leg. As you bend your front knee, make the back leg a little straighter. Push your left thigh up. Every inhale, get longer from the crown of your head to your back heel. Can you twist a little more as you exhale? Spin the top ribs back, bottom ribs forward. Inhale, sweep your right arm up and over your ear. Exhale, right hand down, turn to the left. Turn all your toes to face the long edge of your mat. You're in a straddle fold. Turn your toes out a little bit. Rock forward. I like to be on fingertips, chest forward, breathe in. Exhale, bend your left knee, take a side lunge. Your hips go back. Keep the spine long. Come back through center. Bend the right knee. Side lunge, hips back. Heart stays forward. Crawl to the top of the mat. Frame your front foot. If you like to use blocks in pyramid, grab the blocks. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, straighten the front leg, pyramid. Now let's pulse that. Inhale, bend your front knee, runner's lunge. Exhale, hips up, straighten the leg. One more time. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten and stay. Fold in towards your front thigh. Relax your head. Try to squeeze your right hip back, left hip forward. Come about halfway up as you breathe in. Make sure your palms are flat, so whether that means blocks on the medium height or highest height or lowest height, bring your right hand to your right hip. Squeeze the right hip back, chest forward, take an inhale. Now turn your chest to the right as you exhale. Try to squeeze the right hip back a little more. If you want to reach the right arm to the sky, do so. Take another breath like this. Push down with the bottom hand. Sweep your top arm up and over your ear, lower the hand, bend the front knee, lose the blocks, step to down dog. Relax the head. Make sure the feet are about hip bone distance apart. Bend your knees as much as it helps. You can send your hips higher. Take an inhale. Exhale, drop to your knees, child's pose. Big toes touch, separate the knees. Take a breath in. Exhale, let it go. Roll up, sitting back on your heels. Tense your fingertips behind you, or as we did yesterday, hands can come to low back. Chest up, shoulders back. Take a little mini back bend. Maybe look up, breathe in. Exhale, hands to thighs, round your spine. Come to a kneeling position, knees under the hips. Inhale, arms up. Stay to exhale, hug your front ribs down and in, breathe more into the back body. Step your left foot forward, low lunge, get the knee over the ankle. Reach your arms up as you breathe in. Exhale, twist to the left, right arm forward, left arm behind you. With the breath, inhale, come forward through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, twist. And hold. Notice if you're leaning forward, try to lean back a bit so the chest is over the hips. Another breath like this. And then place the right hand down under the right shoulder, left arm high. Tuck your back toes and lift the back knee. Get longer from the crown of your head to your back heel. Longer from top arm to bottom. With your next inhale, sweep your top arm up and over your ear. Bring your hand down, turn to the right, face the long edge of your mat. Turn your toes out a little bit. Chest forward, long spine, breathe in. Exhale, bend your right knee. Side lunge, hips back. Heart forward. Come through center and switch. Bend your left knee. Hips back. Shoulders away from the ears. Crawl to the top of the mat, frame your left foot. I recommend using blocks for pyramid. Take a deep breath in, straighten the front leg, modified pyramid pose. Let's pulse that. Inhale, bend your front knee, lunge. Exhale, straighten the leg. One more time. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten the front leg and stay. Relax your head, your neck for a couple breaths. Notice how your left hip is kind of swinging out to the side. Wrap it back and in towards the right heel. And then come up about halfway so your palms are flat. Bring your left hand to your left hip, wrap it back. Send the heart forward as you inhale, and now twist to the left as you exhale. And if you want, reach your left arm to the sky. Another breath, push down with the bottom hand. Sweep your top arm up and over your ear, hand down, bend the knee, lose the blocks, step to down dog. And remember, tabletop, child's pose can always replace down dog, take what the body needs. Inhale, rock forward to a plank pose. Exhale, drop to the knees, point the toes. Tailbone heavy. Chest forward, take a breath in. Exhale all the way to the belly. Stretch your legs long and back. Tense your fingertips out to the side. Tented cobra, lift your head, chest, shoulders off the mat. You decide how high to go. Exhale, lower down. If it doesn't feel good for the low back, stay low. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Slide the hands back by the low ribs. Push up into a tabletop like you're doing a push-up. Child's pose, big toes touch. Rock the hips back, relax the head. Take an inhale here. Exhale, let it go. Downward facing dog as you're ready. From down dog, lift your heels. Walk your feet to your hands, come to the top of the mat. Feet about hip bone apart, bend your knees a lot. Let your head drop towards the earth. And then keep your knees bent a lot and roll up. For 3, for 2, and 1. Once your chin lifts, reach your arms out and up at the top. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Keep your feet about hip bone distance apart. Keep your gaze soft or even eyes closed for a moment. Bring your attention down into your feet, grounding the energy downward. Consider, if you'd like, maybe the intention for the rest of your practice today is to create space. And sometimes that requires letting go of something. So whether you're trying to create a new habit in your life, maybe a new daily routine, a self-care practice, create time for movement, for yoga, whatever it is, it oftentimes requires us to let go of something so that we can replace it with something else. Otherwise, there's just not enough space in our life. Maybe it's even just a thought, maybe a negative thought, something that's been kind of repeating itself in your mind lately, and you're like, it's time to let this go. So if you'd like, consider your intention to be letting go of anything that's not serving you. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale. Full breath in through your nose again. Maybe flutter your lips. Exhale fully. One more time, inhale through the nose. However you'd like, exhale, empty. And then rest your arms by your sides. Flutter the eyes open. All right. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Maybe a little bend in the knees. Chest forward. Breathe in. Plant your hands. Step to a plank pose. Full breath in. Drop to your knees. Exhale, point the toes. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower to the belly. Low cobra, lift the hands, the head, the chest. Exhale, lower down. Push up onto all fours. Tabletop, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Stay for a cycle of breath. As you inhale, raise your right leg high. Exhale, tap your knee towards your left upper arm. Get as high as you can. Twist. Three-legged down dog. Send the right leg up and back. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Get toes in line with fingers. Drop your back knee, but keep the back toes tucked under. Reach your arms to the sky as you breathe in. Stay to exhale. Make sure your front knee's over the ankle. Widen your stance if you feel too narrow. Bring hands together in front of the heart. Take a breath in, lean forward. Exhale, hook left elbow outside the right knee. If that doesn't feel right for your body, you can do left hand on a ground or on a block, right arm up. Push your front knee a little bit to the right so it's over the center of the foot. Send your chest forward. Option to keep the back knee down or start to straighten the back leg, push the left thigh up. Every inhale, get longer from the crown of your head to your hips. Every exhale, twist open a little more. Spin the right ribs back, left ribs forward. One more breath in. Exhale, bring your hands down. Turn to the left. Face the long edge of your mat. Turn your toes out a little bit. Rock forward, heart forward, breathe in. Exhale, bend your left knee and then crawl your hands to the right. Let your head relax. Come through center, straighten left leg. Walk your hands back under your chest. And switch, bend your right knee. Crawl your hands to the left, to the back of the mat. Relax the head. Walk your hands back towards center. Straighten the right leg. Crawl to the top of the mat. Look forward as you breathe in. Step your left foot forward and fold over your legs. Relax the head, the eyes, the jaw. Roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale at the top, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bring big toes to touch, little space between the heels. Bend your knees, raise your arms, inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, bring your hands together in front of your heart. Sit a little lower as you breathe in. Hug the front ribs in so you're not in a back bend. And exhale, just turn your chest to the right. And then notice if your hips are swinging to the left, wrap your left hip back. Inhale, turn your heart back forward. Do that again. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, come back forward. Once more, turn your chest to the right. You could stay just like this or hook left elbow outside the right knee. Chest forward, breathe in. Twist a little more as you breathe out. Maybe sit a little lower. One more inhale. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, heart forward. Plant your hands, step to a plank pose. Drop to your knees, point the toes. Full breath in, heart forward. Exhale to the belly. Stretch the legs long and back. Lift your hands, head and chest. Low cobra using upper back strength. Exhale, lower the hands. Push up onto all fours. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Remember, if you prefer tabletop than down dog, go for it. Inhale, raise your left leg up. Exhale, tap your knee to your right upper arm, twist. Three-legged down dog, breathe in. Exhale, step your foot in between your hands and drop your back knee to the mat. Bring your hands or reach the arms up first. Come into a low lunge. Front knee over the ankle. If you need to widen your stance, move your front foot to the left. Bring hands together in front of the heart. Take a breath in. Exhale, turn your chest to the left. Inhale, come back towards center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, hook right elbow outside left knee. Or if you prefer, right hand to the ground, left arm up. You can always make twists more open. Do what feels best for your body. Heart forward. Push your front knee a little to the left. If you want to straighten your back leg, push your right thigh up. Keep the gaze steady. You've got this. Keep the breath steady. One more inhale. Exhale, lower your hands. Turn to the right, face the long edge of your mat. Toes out, heels in. Heart forward, inhale. Exhale, bend the right knee and crawl your hands left. Relax the head between the arms. Come back through center. Pause, breathe in. Exhale, bend left knee, hands to the right. Relax the head. Come back towards center. Hands into the shoulders, and then crawl to the top of the mat. Look forward as you inhale. Step to the top of your mat. Exhale, fold over your legs. Bend your knees. Let your head drop. And roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Once your chin lifts, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bring the big toes to touch, little space between the heels. Bend your knees, raise your arms, chair pose. Weight in the heels and the hips. You can even try to lift toes off the ground. Pull hands together in front of the heart. Breathe in. Exhale, turn your chest to the left. Notice if the hips moved, press the right shin back a little more. Inhale, come back towards center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Now, if you'd like, hook right elbow outside left knee or keep the twist more open. Can you press the right shin back? Can you get your heart higher than your hips? One more breath here. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, chest forward. Plant your hands, step to a plank pose. Option to keep your knees up or lower them to the floor. Take a breath in. Exhale to the belly. Point your toes. Make sure elbows are over the wrists. Walk your hands back. Inhale, either a low cobra, lift head, chest, shoulders, or up dog. Lift the thighs and up dog. Roll the shoulders back. Take a breath in. Drop to your knees, child's pose. Give your shoulders a little break. You can rest your arms back by your sides or any way that feels best. And then slowly roll up. Swing your feet off to one side and come to lay down on your back. As you lay down, bend your knees, bring your feet to the ground. Bring your feet about as wide as the mat with your arms out wide to a T. Start to swish your knees side to side. And we just did a lot of active twisting, so let this just feel kind of good. Not too much effort. And then drop your knees to the right. We're going to hold here for a few breaths. Your legs will be a little staggered. If you'd like to hook the right foot above the left knee, go for it. Turn your gaze in whatever way feels best. And try to just heavy the shoulders. Take a gentle breath in through the nose. And a gentle breath out. And slowly start to release this twist. Come back towards center, bring your feet nice and wide, find the midline of your mat, and then just drop your knees to the left. If you want to hook the left foot above the right knee, go for it. As your knees fall to the left, feel your ribs rotate right, and just soften the gaze. You can close the eyes so that there's less outside distractions if it feels all right. And soften the shoulders, even relax your fingers. So can you put in less effort? Let the bones sink down, your muscles release. And slowly start to come back towards center. Uncross the legs, find the midline of your mat, and now walk your feet closer into each other. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees apart, Supta Baddha Konasana. You can always place a block underneath each thigh or a rolled up blanket or pillow. Rest your arms in whatever way feels best, whether it's out to the side with palms up, which is a little more opening, or somewhere on the torso, maybe the belly, or one hand on the belly, one on the chest, which is a little bit more grounding. Let your eyes soften or close, whatever feels best right now. Bring your attention to the very center of your body where we created a lot of warmth. We did some twists, which can increase heat in the moment, but also ultimately helps to release excess heat. I always think of twist as wringing out things in my body that are just feeling kind of stuck. And so notice what's present in your body. Notice any qualities or sensations. Try not to judge what's present. Try not to analyze what's present. Just notice. And simply by noticing what's present, but not judging it, we detach ourselves from it. And it can help us learn over time that even though maybe in the moment you still feel a little tight or stuck or heavy, or maybe you feel more open, relaxed, light, whatever it is, you are not that sensation ultimately. It'll come and go. You are actually all the sensations, and you are whole in this moment. Take a deep breath in through your nose. One more time, fill up the belly with air. And open your mouth, let it go. And then stretch your legs long on the mat. Relax the arms by the sides. And this is where we will end today's practice. I invite you to stay at least a few breaths longer if you can, really as long as you have. Let the body rest. Thank you so much for practicing today. I will see you tomorrow. Om Shanti means peace.